So bringing your hips all the way up to the edge of the seat, with the feet and knees about hip width distance apart, toes in front of heels, palms facing up in the lap. Let's go ahead and take a few deep breaths. Slowly start to inhale through the nose. Go ahead and bring the shoulders up to the ears and exhale. Release. 2 more. Big breath. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. 1 more. Deep inhale. And as we exhale, let's start to relax the shoulders, relax the hands. Maybe even wiggle the fingers and toes for a moment, and then relax them completely. Let's take stock of our bodies today. Perhaps closing the eyes and scanning your body from head to toe. And just checking in with ourselves today, our bodies. And scanning from head to toe and then from the ground up again. Just taking your time here, thinking about every part of yourself, observing the self, and observing your breath as well. Now, as we watch our breath, just watching the breath go in and watching the breath go out. Now continuing to relax the body as we watch the breath. And checking in with our hips as well. Maybe leaning a little bit forward or a little bit back to adjust your spine, one vertebrae above the other as best we can. Relaxing the shoulders. And as we continue to observe our breath, just noticing in the body where we're holding tension today. Sometimes it's in our eyes, or in the neck and shoulders, hands, hips, knees, or feet. Just noticing where we're holding extra tension today, where we're flexing ourselves, and relax into that space. Now let's take a few more deep breaths here as we wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes. Let's start to activate our body now. Go ahead and press down through both feet evenly, drawing the feet underneath the knees if you haven't done so already. And then just starting to massage your kneecaps here. Continuing to breathe deep. We're going to activate our bandhas before we start the Ujjayi breath. So take your time. And when you're done massaging the knees, resting the palms back, face up in the lap. And again, checking in with the hips, making sure they're evenly grounded into the chair. And tilt the tailbone under slightly to lengthen out of the lower spine. Go ahead and contract the first bandha, Muladhara Bandha. Pull the pelvic wall up. And Uddiyana Bandha, pull the navel in towards the spine. And let's stay right here, taking a few deep breaths with the core contracted. Pelvic bone is even with the chair. Feet are grounded into the floor. Deep breath, core contracted, shoulders relaxed. And now let's go ahead and do the third bandha, chin down towards the ground and then pulling in towards the neck. Now we start the Ujjayi breath, constricting the throat just a little bit and containing the breath in and out through the nose, keeping the lips sealed from here on out. Gently expanding the rib cage on the inhale, letting it nourish, and gently contracting on the exhale. Pulling the air in slowly and slowly pressing the air out. Now on your next few breaths, your Ujjayi breath, see if you can slow the breath down. Extending the inhales. Beginning to really exaggerate the exhales. Keeping the rest of the body relaxed and your bandhas locked. So you're active and relaxed at the same time. All right, let's start to add in that movement. Slowly start to breathe your way, one ear towards one shoulder. Very gently making your way across towards the other side. Keeping the arms and shoulders relaxed and allowing your breath to lead the movement. Focusing on keeping the bandhas in place and the Ujjayi breath going. So taking your time here to get every part of yourself online and in line, in sync with your breath leading the way. Continuing to observe the body and continuing to observe the self. Just noticing where you're holding tension again. And allowing your mind, body, breath to do its thing. All right, let's go ahead and start to stretch the throat now. Bring the chin to the center of the chest and take the backs of your hands, pressing them down into the tops of the knees as you breathe the chin towards the sky. Keeping the shoulders open. Keeping the feet grounded as you take a few deep breaths here. Jaw relaxed. Teeth together. Allow the space to open up and clear itself out. We'll take one more deep breath, relaxing the throat. And on your exhale, go ahead and slowly start to bring the chin down towards the ground and stay here for just a moment. Elongate the spine, press down through the hips and up through the crown of your head, stretching and decompressing the spine. Now lifting the chin up parallel to the floor, we're going to turn towards the left, keeping that pull on the crown of your head. And gently, slowly turn towards the right. Just breathing through the ears, the neck, and slowly bringing the chin back towards the front. Good. 3 deep breaths now. Inhale, circle, sweep arms all the way up. And exhale, firm palm press to heart center. 2 more. Inhaling to the sky. And exhale. One more. Inhale, reaching all the way out. And as you exhale, go ahead and bring your hands to your shoulders. We're going to massage the shoulders and the back of the neck. Just gently massaging through the muscles here. Just for a moment. I'm going to scoot back. And now another deep breath. We're going to come into the Tai Chi. Inhale, circle, sweep up. And as you exhale, bend the wrist, fingertips up to the sky. Bring them down towards the knees. Good. Next, inhale, fingers point down, bending the wrists. And exhale, flipping the palms facing out. Now you want to press through the wrist, keeping a nice straight spine. Inhaling up. Okay, strong breath as you come down. Strong yet relaxed. That's an art, a skill, right? Alert yet relaxed at the same time. Okay, we got one more. Inhale up and exhale down. Now go ahead and shake it out. Shake the bottom part of the body out as well. We've been pressing the feet down into the floor. Go ahead and wiggle and fan out the toes. Now another deep breath. Inhale all the way up. Back into Tai Chi. And we're just going to start to massage the hands and the knuckles. Deep breathing here. Going back and forth. And just gentle squeeze as you breathe deep. Keeping the arm and shoulder relaxed. And starting to massage the inner pads of the hand as well. Pressing the hand away, pulling it back. And when you're done, you can go ahead and go to the other one. Gently releasing pressure in the joints. Continuing with that Ujjayi breath. Pressing the palm forward, pulling it back a little bit. Good. And deep breath now. Go ahead and shake it out. Good. Shake out the bottom, the feet, the knees, the legs as well. Deep breath here. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Now hands to the knees. We're going to go ahead and lean the heart forward. Extension through the lower spine. Exhale to roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. Two more. Inhale, leaning it forward. Let the lower back stretch. Exhale, now really curl the tailbone under nice and slow. Rolling it up one vertebrae at a time. Now we're going to stay in this next forward fold. Inhale, leaning forward. So the hands are going to be at the tops of the knees. Just gently tugging on the kneecaps with your fingertips to very gently pull your chest forward as you press your hips back. Pull your shoulders back, elongate the back of your neck. Now inhaling the right arm up, out to the side. You're going to reach past the fingertips and then wrap the arm behind you in a half bind. Hopefully you're all with me still. Back of the hand reaches for the left hip, palm faces out. One deep breath here before we switch out the sides. Let's breathe underneath the shoulder blade. And slowly start to reach your arm back out to the side, palm faces down. And just let the arm relax down to the ground for a second and shake the arm out. All right, right hand comes back to support yourself on the top of the knee. Inhale the left arm out to the side. You want to reach past the fingertips as well to get that length out of the shoulder joint just a little bit. And then half bind. Rotating the arm as you wrap it behind you, palm facing out. The back of the hand is just going to touch towards that right hip, pulling the shoulders back evenly, and take a breath underneath the shoulder joint. Good, now slowly releasing it back out to the side, palm faces down, and then just relax the left arm down to the ground, shake it out. Left hand comes back to the knee and curl the tailbone under, leading with the tailbone. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Good. Deep breath here. We're going to come into the twist. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, twist towards the right. Just a half a breath in and out. We're going to come back and forth. Inhale up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, reaching it all the way high. And exhale down. Good, we got one more. And when we're done with that left side, coming back to center now. Exhale, firm palm press to heart center, leaning it back. And let's go ahead and see what's going on with the right leg. So picking up the right leg, fully extending through the toes and the foot. Roll the ankle around in both directions. And also check in with your stance. You want to have the left foot grounded as we explore what the right leg is feeling today. Let's go ahead and pulse the right leg up and down. Check in with the bandhas. Shoulders relaxed, firm palm press. And now drawing tiny little circles with the right toe clockwise direction. And tiny little circles counterclockwise. As we set that heel down, right heel comes to the floor, keeping the foot flexed, toes up to the sky. Let's interlace the fingers and press it in front of us. So sitting nice and tall, hip bones grounded. Let's breathe it up and away. Inhale to stretch, lean back, and exhale, coming forward, down all the way through the leg. Let's see how the right side of our body is feeling today. Let's get a little bit of fire going through the right. And as you circulate, using your core, so checking in with the belly, using that Uddiyana Bandha, your belly button, to make these moves happen. Pulling in, breathing it up, leaning it back, let the abdominals catch, and pressing it away. So we're stretching the shoulders as well as the back of the right leg. Strengthening the lower back. Got a few more. Just feeling out the body. All right, and on this next one, we're going to gently stop up here at the top. Exhale to twist towards the left. And take a moment here. Back hand comes back behind you. Just anchoring right there at the base of the spine. Front hand is just hugging on to the outside of the knee. And now stretching out that right heel on the floor just a little bit more. Pull the belly in. Feel the side obliques and then lift the right leg up. Go ahead and rotate the ankle in a few directions. And while you're taking deep breaths here, feel the side rib cage and the belly. Pulling the belly in and lifting the belly up as the right leg is lifted. rolling the ankle around. One more deep breath. And as you exhale, let the heel come back down to the floor. We're going to unwind. Inhale, circle sweep, come all the way back up to the center. Pull the right foot in and exhale. Let's go ahead and shake it out. See what's going on the other side. Inhale, lifting the arms. Exhale, centering the energy, coming to the other side, lifting up the left leg. And go ahead and breathe, making adjustments for this side. Start to fan the toes on the left foot, rolling the ankle around in both directions. And making sure the right foot is nice and evenly grounded. Go ahead and pulse the left leg up and down now, activating the core and taking deep breaths. Now drawing tiny little circles with the left foot, drawing tiny little circles with the big toe clockwise, and then counterclockwise. Start to set the heel down on the ground. We'll go ahead and interlace our fingers again in the opposite direction, opposite thumb on top, and press it out in front away. Stretching through the shoulders, get that length as you curl the tailbone under. Let's press it away. Good. Noticing and observing the left side of the body. Good. Breathing fire into the left side now. Just checking in with the bandhas, the breath. Good. Stretching the shoulders, the back of the leg, and strengthening your lower back and hips as well. Now take your time here. We got a few more. Gonna get the circulation going, as well as checking in with the left side. And balance out both sides of the body. And we got a few more, leaning it back, pressing it through, letting the shoulders stretch as you press forward, keeping them plugged into the torso. Good. One more now. And once you're up here at the top, go ahead and exhale down towards the right. And take a moment here to allow your spine to unwind. Allow your body to catch up with the pose. Settling in and settling down. Finding your anchor. And pulling the right shoulder back. Pulling the Uddiyana Bandha, the belly button in, feeling your core, and then using that to lift up the left leg now. So once your left leg is lifted, fully extend through the toes and just roll the ankle around. I want to feel that connection through the leg, up through the hips and into the core, the Uddiyana Bandha. And just wiggling the toes, circling the ankle left and right. One more deep breath. Setting the foot back down. Gently draw the foot in just a little bit. As we inhale, circle sweep back to center. Good. Exhale, hands to knees. Let's go ahead and forward fold a few times to reset the spine. Exhale, leading with the tailbone round. As you come up, chin is last to lift. Inhale, let's get that length, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to knees. Gentle tug to pull the heart forward as you send the hips back. Exhale, gently press on the tops of the knees to roll the body up. One more deep breath. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to knees. Gently tug heart forward, hips back. Exhale, press to roll it up. One vertebrae at a time. Good. Go ahead and shake out the body. Good. We're going to come into Gajah Utkatasana, elephant chair, except this time we're going to have the knees together. So feet are about hip width distance apart. Go ahead and lift your heels coming up onto the toes, drawing the toes in towards the body. So you're going to be stretching out the bottom parts of the feet. You're up on your toes, pressing the mounds of your feet down into the floor. And now squeeze your knees together. So your knees are in like this. I don't know if you can see very well. So the knees together, and you're up on your toes. Now don't worry, we're not going to be this way for too long. And you can draw your toes underneath your heels. Go ahead and adjust as many times as you need and modify to let your ankles feel good. You want pressure, but not to where it's excruciating pain. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, bring the elbows, forearms, and wrists together. Fingertips to touch. Now relax the shoulders down your back. So maybe wiggle around a little bit. Send them down the spine. And then lift the elbows up to that shoulder height. Now gently start to extend the hands and breathe as you do this. Good. Fully extending the arms and breathing into those tiny little muscles in the arms and shoulders. Pressing forearms and wrists together. One more deep breath here. You're going to let it go. And exhale. Go ahead and shake it out. Let the feet go as well. And we'll take a deep breath. Inhale, circle, sweep arms all the way up. And exhale. Now coming back into that Gajah Utkatasana. Bring the elbows together. And this time you're going to ground your heels, lifting the toes up. Now the feet and knees are about shoulder width distance apart this time. And the toes are flexed up to the sky. Now we lean back. As we exhale, slowly come down, lean forward, and feel that strength in your lower back as you come forward and back. So you don't want to go too far, creating too much strain. You want to stay within your breath and stay within that comfort in the pose. That's the sukha. And then the stira is the focus and concentration. And just a few more here. We're just going to keep it at the center. Just feeling into our lower back. All right, last one. Okay, keeping the length in the spine. And exhale, release the arms. I know that's a little strenuous on the shoulders and arms. Go ahead and shake it out. Now toe heel the feet out into goddess. And have the heels in with the toes out. And we're just going to stretch the sides. Inhale all the way up. Now as you exhale, press the hands out to the sides. So you're going to have both your hands all the way out. Now grounding down through the heels, flexing the toes out to the sky. We're just going to breathe to either side. Okay, pulling the belly in and pressing the wrists out, fingertips all the way up towards the sky. You can breathe through all these little tiny parts in the body. Shoulders are relaxed. And just a few more here. Now next time we're facing the right. Come back to center. Shake out the arms, keep the legs. And now we're going to stretch the shoulders. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the insides of the knees. Now leaning forward, go ahead and stretch the left shoulder. As you pull the left hip back. And switching sides to breathe into the right. Gently go back and forth now. Moving at your own pace. Stretching the shoulders. Staying connected with your breath. All right. Come back to center. Rolling it up one vertebrae at a time. Toe healing the feet back together all the way in. And we're going to come into eagle. So we're going to start with the left leg over the right. And just walking the right foot to the center of the body. And the top toes are going to point down towards the ground. Inhale, let's add in the arms. And exhale, lean back a little bit to stretch through the fingertips, pulling the arms, wrapping them around, reaching for opposite shoulders. Inhale, lifting the elbows up, shoulders in. And exhale, rounding the spine into sleeping eagle. Pulling the chin in towards the neck to take those breaths that may feel a little bit more constricted than usual. So teaching ourselves how to breathe in a constricted space. Now squeezing every muscle, every ligament into the joints. This works the 8 major joints of the body. So go ahead and hug all of your limbs in towards the spine. Round your back just a little bit more. Last deep breath. Now slowly start to lift the upper body to rise. Exhale. Go ahead and let the arms go. Keep the legs right there, just as they are. We're going to lift the top leg up, heel over the knee. Now walk the right foot, heel back underneath the knee, out to the side just a little bit, toes in front of heels, and start to massage that left knee and massage the bottom of that left foot as well. Now squaring off the shoulders and hips, and just allowing your hips to settle in and settle down. Breathing deep into the hips. We're going to add in the arms, or you can stay right here if that's enough. Inhale, circle, sweep arms all the way up to the sky for Gomukhasana. Left fingertips reach for the right elbow. Good. There you go. Keeping the back of the neck nice and long. One more deep breath with the arms. And slowly start to inhale, arms to rise. Exhale, twist towards the right. So the left hand just goes to the back or touches down to the sole of the left foot. And right hand behind you. Now starting those belly breaths, those baby breaths right here. On your next inhale, reverse the breath, pull the belly in. And on your exhale, press the belly out. Inhale, pull the belly in. exhale, press the belly out. One more. Inhale, pull the belly in. And exhale, press the belly out. Good. Now slowly starting to unwind back towards the front. You're going to take that top leg, interlace your fingers behind the thigh, and just let the leg stretch out. Rolling the ankle around, letting the knee stretch out, and setting it back down. Good. Now stretching out the whole body, shaking it out, just letting it go. Letting go of any tension, and then toe healing, feet and knees back together for right side, right eagle. So right leg up and over, left foot at the center of the body, toe points forward and top toes point down. Deep breath, inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean back. Reach the arms in front, right arm underneath the left. Opposite way this time. Squaring the shoulders, hips towards the front, lifting the elbows up. And then pulling the elbows in towards the body, round and sleep, Garudasana. Just taking a moment to let that breath go into the lower back. Our kidneys are exposed in this position. We're pulling the belly in. We're exposing the lower back as we round the spine. So deep breaths into that lumbar area. And for the last few breaths, go ahead and hug in the limbs towards the base of the spine. So hug the hips in, elbows, knees. Tight, tight, tight. And exhale, gently come all the way back up, upper body to rise. And letting that go, keeping the legs just as they are. And taking that top knee now, opening it up, heel over the knee, walk the left foot out to the side, keep the right foot flexed, massage the right knee and massage the bottom of the right foot, toes included. And taking a moment to settle in and settle down into the hips on the right. And now that we're into the right hip, staying with that observer mode and just seeing how the right hip feels in comparison to the left, with no judgment, just to see which side is tighter today. If you're right-handed, it probably is this right side, so you're going to breathe a little bit deeper on this right side. Get it relaxed and balanced with the left. All right, let's add in the arms, or you can stay right here. Go Mukhasana, inhale to rise. This time reaching for the left elbow, right fingertips, left elbow. Gently opening up the chest and shoulders. Keeping the chin drawn in. Breathing into the throat. Exhale to let the arms go. Inhale, twist. And exhale down to the left side this time. Right hand grips bottom sole of the foot. Good. And let your spine unwind in this direction. Let it relax as you settle in and settle down. Getting ready for the reverse breathing on this side. Next, inhale, go ahead and pull the belly in. Exhale, belly out. Inhale, belly in. Exhale, belly out. One more deep breath, gentle pulling the belly in. And exhale, belly out. Slowly starting to unwind back to the front and taking your fingers, interlacing them behind this thigh. Massage out that knee. Let the legs stretch out. Roll the ankle around a few times as well. And just letting that down towards the ground. All right, let's shake out the whole body now. Get ready for final Shavasana. Take a few deep breaths to start. Inhaling. And exhale to let go of the practice. 2 more. Getting to let go of the body and let go of the mind. Palms face up in the lap. Closing the eyes and finding that stillness in Shavasana. Once again, scanning the body head to toe. Looking for any areas of tension and softening them. Letting the thoughts come and go. And being that observer to the self. Letting the breath go. Go ahead and start to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Take a few deep breaths here. We're going to start to set your intention now. It can be anything that comes to the forefront of your mind. Bring the thumbs up to third eye. Feeling that intention permeate in every cell in your being. And let's breathe life into that intention now as we inhale out, stretching the arms above. Exhale, grounding ourselves and pulling that intention right back through. Good. 2 more big breaths. Grounding ourselves, bring it right back through, thumbs to third eye, giving thanks for that beautiful intention, beautiful class. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much, everyone, for